Hello, back again. And this time it is the Pro Tour. I've done my PGA rounds this week. I've hit one 7-iron, which was a beauty, so I'm not going to hit a second one in warm-up. One swing in 2 days and we go straight in. It was, you know, 0.2 left, 200 spin right, 160 carry with a 7-iron. Not bad for your first swing of the day. It should be getting up to about 165, 170 carry once I get warmed up. And it's looking like it's soft. Yeah, I won't say it. And it's simple 11, so let's go. I'm not going to play music this time. I've slightly increased the size of my webcams in the corner. Let me know if you'd rather I disappear and I just show the course. I just thought, come on, I'm the star of the show here, so let's show me off in all my glory. Okay. Oh, the wind is picking up. We are getting chickens later today. That's our first animals on the farm, which is nice. Well, apart from my dog, and apart from my sons, they're the first animals on the farm. Anyhow, without further ado, first driver of the day. You do not want to mess with the trees. That's the key thing. Stay out of the trees. Oh my! It's a skyer. It's a skyer to start me off. What a glorious start. Right behind the tree now. Brilliant, Phil. Beautiful start. I haven't done that in ages. Something that bad. Okay, so we're in the rough. A drawing 3-wood. Can I get up? Don't really want to draw it too much, to be honest, because of that tree. Let's give it a go. What's the worst that can happen? Hit the tree. Oh, that's just about the worst that could happen. You know, they say, like, take your medicine. This is now becoming a bit of a card wrecker on hole 1. Alright, we're going to try that punch low 3-wood now. This is disastrous start. Anyhow, doesn't matter. Oh wow, I bet I can't even launch this above the branches now. Hopefully I can. 120, 127. This is a disaster. Get above that tree. Alright, we've got a putt for bogey, which would be an outstanding bogey, given the absolute crap I've served up there. Oh my word, that is poor golf. 18. No, and that's a thoroughly deserved double bogey to start me off. Wowzers, could that be worse? Could I have done much worse? What did I do to start it off? Let me just think. It was was it the drive? Oh yeah, the popped up drive. Oh well. These things happen. We'll warm up by second round. Oh, I wanted to draw that round. It's a pretty good shot, but I wanted to get a bit of draw on it. Come on, sink the putt. This is not the start I wanted. .30. That's got oh wow, I was going to say that's got a chance. Boy does it break. Boy does it break at the start. Nothing wrong, well, nothing wrong apart from my shot. Okay, well we need to get a proper carry drive there. I don't know what I did as well, that's the worst thing about it. Get over the trees. Oh my word! Can't play golf today. Can he play golf today? This is dire. Don't hit the tree, please. Oh, come on, let's roll one in for a bit of confidence. Is that enough? Might be too much now. 3. Nice, nice. Half the damage undone. One more to go. Whoa, I hit that 5.4 degrees left, allegedly. Okay, this is 3 wood. Otherwise you can run out of fairway. I'd love to get my 3 wood back to 240 carry, which is where it should be. As you'll see from that, that's 190, hit that fat. This is not one of those not one of those ball striking days. So far the irons have been okay. I need every bit I can get from the irons because this is atrocious. 160, had a bit of rough. This is so poor. Yeah, that's an okay strike with the iron. Just can't hit anything else. Get up there. Might have to retire from golf if this carries on. Find some kind of anything that I'm better at. Anyhow, I'm enjoying it so far. 24. No. Neither hard enough nor given enough break. Ah well. Ah well, it is what it is. So, no, don't do that because of that. Look at those tree branches. Get yourself over there and aim just there. And concentrate on this field. Concentrate on it. Better. Much better. Release those arms. Okay, so 3.4 degrees. It never tends to do much with the wedges. Oh, almost hit a pitching wedge when I meant to hit my 58. That would have been annoying. Oh, shank! This is shocking. Oh no, and it's taken the worst possible kick. Couldn't really have been worse. Can't see what's in front of that. B doesn't do anything. F5, free cam, free float. Why can't I move forward? I'm pressing W. WSAD, that should work. No? Have they changed it? That doesn't work? Can't press up down? I can go right and left. That's just aiming. Oh well, no idea what's going on with the camera. This is the start from hell. This is atrocious. That's not enough, that's bunkered. Get up there, get up there. What's this, a putt for par? I haven't played this badly in ages. Well, it doesn't feel like I've played this badly in ages. 12, 14, got to be firm enough to have a chance. It's in there, great par. Great par. This is hard work. It's hard work at the moment. Come on then, release those hands again. Better. Better. Oh, I'm in range. If I can find a way of hitting a 3-wood for once. It used to be my best club. 1 degree right I don't mind because I tend to draw it if I hit it well. Oh no, didn't get hold of it. Thinned it. garbage. 30, got to hit this, what, 25 maybe? Not 17. Lucky to have got over the bunker. I took too long on that, I thought about it, and that's when my yips start arriving. Okay, come on then Phil, hit it up there, roll it in. 30, 42, 49, 61. Roll out, roll out, roll out, roll out, roll out. It's okay. Pick the ball up. That was a horribly played hole. This is honestly worst. Wish I'd kept the camera nice and small. Pretend it isn't me. Pretend it's someone else having an absolute mare. Okay. Oh. Anyone that watched my PGA round, twice I tried it, I thought, you know what, I'm going to aim there and I'm going to draw it round. And I kept getting low spin. Low spin disaster. In fact, let me do that and hit a 3-wood. Come on. When you're playing this badly, just need to avoid trouble if you can. As I've hit the tree. Oh, you are kidding me. Good kick though. What is wrong with me today? What is wrong with me? 5 iron, starting 2 degrees left. It's not even a 5, but felt nice. Ah. Bloody hell. You can't. I need a break. I need a break. Come on, Phil. Start playing some proper golf. More garbage. Picture 6 iron. Felt lovely. Just drawing too much. Yeah. Going to be a nasty left to righter now. No, it's not. No, it isn't. Sometimes it just goes with that break at the start. So let's go with that. 6. Nice, 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 nice. Like me, you may ask yourself, how is this level par? How on earth am I scoring level par playing like this? Oh, hang on the edge. Doesn't matter, I'm not getting there in 2. Oh, a chance for me to practice another 3-wood, which has been hugely disappointing so far. Better. Still short. 114. Quite a nice distance for me, this. That could be really good. Needs to just kick on a bit. Didn't quite. Okay. Puttity, puttity, puttity. Okay, nice and firm. 23. Oh, too firm. Only hit that 0.7 left. Wasn't that far left. Anyhow, never mind. so hang on right, don't kick left, that's okay, that's a good kick. Keep the 3 wood nice and low. Nothing wrong with that. Nice distance left. Go, hop on, hop on. Ah, didn't quite get hold of it. Pace needs to be good. Too hard. Way too hard. Stop there. Way too hard. Go on. Oh, just open the face a touch. Can't be too aggressive with this. Now I was under reading all these, so we're going to go really wide. 32, so 24. Didn't hit it. If I can get in the front of the gimme circle, I'll be delighted. Which you can't. Yeah, didn't hit it. I'm scared of putting it over the back. I'm still scared of doing that now. Now that I've left this beauty. Oh, so tough. That's a bit harsh, I'd say. Leaving that. Not the place to be. I'm getting a bit of draw when I really commit now. I'm going at these and I'm getting a bit of draw now. Can I get lucky with the launch? Gonna have to just try. Is that gonna hit that? Probably is. I'm not exactly holding on to a score. There we go. I'd have gone for that in real life and hoped it got through. It didn't. No harm done. Really poor golf. Poor golf. So I'm now playing for a tiny draw, which is quite nice actually. Here we go. 180 uphill. How far uphill? 185. It's probably a 6 iron if I can draw it back. Which I can't. Leave the hands open. Get me wedge out again. Poor. Oh, that's brilliant, Phil. That makes me want to snap a club. That line, short game, is just dire. Really want to snap my wedge there. First thought when I try to get 8 carry and I get 5 is snap the blooming wedge. 20, I didn't know. No. 257. Don't mind that. Used to not like that. That would have been a bad hit, but now it's a good one. Try to get the distance. It's got to go. Bounce. Oh. Stop there, please. I was never hitting it far enough. Uphill. Yeah. 21.33. Turn. Sorry for this lack of entertainment. This has been a very, very just hugely mediocre. Poor. No, it's poor. It's not even mediocre compared to my normal. Oh, proper finish on the swing there. Didn't get any more distance, but flight was nice. Oh, come on, this good distance. This bit of spin, bit of spin. Oh, you are kidding me. Oh well. Should have a chance from here. 18, 19. Go on, go on, go on, go on. Don't know why I played pro. I do know because that's where the world ranking points are. Not a draw, not on this hole. Yeah, draw. Of course I wanted that. Played for and got. Oh, it's a thin. Thin it to win it. Can we thin it to win it? Should get a bit of release now. Not much. What's the spin on that? 7 for the thin. It wasn't that bad. No. Nice and firm, Phil. 36. Oh, that's too hard. Got to hit the hole. Probably the speed. I should be hitting like that, but it felt too hard. 143. 2 birdies. Please, for a nice under par round. Thoroughly deserved under par round. That felt good. That cannot be far off. Oh, go on. Oh, better hop. There's one of them. One more birdie. Can't possibly get an eagle unless I absolutely hit a worldie of this and then a worldie of a 3-wood, which of course I'm planning on doing. Got to set your sights high. That's the first part done. Go on, kick down, kick down. Don't go right, don't go right, don't go right. Ah, that stops that idea, because now I've got to hit a cut. Ooh, it's not too bad. No, it's not really a cut, it's just a tiny one. No, nowhere near enough. It's okay, it's alright. Rather not be in the bunker, because... Oh, not in the bunker, even better. he's got a chance, he's got a chance. Roll this in for the most undeserved, unlikely under par round, which has been well and truly below par in all aspects if this goes in. Hey! Shocking golf, as I would say to a sea dog. Let's get it done. Round 2, coming straight up. What have we got now? Oh, it said links for a second. I was thinking that's a bit of a change. Normal, stimp 12 and 6,600, so it's longer. Normal, stimp 12. Let's give it a go. No, I did this in round 2 of the I just tried to take a tight line and I hit those tree branches. Don't be greedy. Okay. Stimp 12 normal, 148. Okay. Oh, I tried to hit a little cut. Didn't quite cut. Isn't it bad though? Stimp 12, bit more break. Bit more break, so... Oh, what's that moving around for? Let's give it that. 5.15. Ah, yeah, bugger. Ah, yeah, bugger. But I liked that. Good start that could have been. Another 8, so slightly firmer 8 this time. Again, it's a nice strike. It's got to kick on a bit. Bounce. Oh, that's evil! Without seeing that, I didn't know that was the case, but anyhow, I did land it shorter than I wanted. Here's what it is. Yeah, I feel that was deserved. $56. Ooh, straighter than I wanted. Get over. Yes. Is this the one I shanked it on last time? I shouldn't say that, should I? Don't say shank. Spin. Get down the hill. Could be a fast putt now. It's not too bad and it's straight, so hopefully the hole is going to stop this one. 5. Good. Good hook, yeah, low spin hook. Kick right. Ah, that's not going to help. Poor. So, I feel I should trademark these shots. 5 degrees, 3 wood, under the trees is what we are attempting. Oh well. I was determined not to let it hit a branch. Succeeded on that. Hopefully there or thereabouts. It's okay. Bogey here won't be the end of the world. Double wood. How much is that going to break? That much. Let's go for it. Some 12. Oh, tiny bit short on pace, nothing wrong with the line. Again, we've got to watch out for these trees. They're waiting to catch you, so I need a fade, which shouldn't be a problem. Just lean back a bit more, that's how I do it. Ah, that wasn't a fade, that was a block right. Might end up okay, just don't kick right. It's fine. 90. Big one of these, please. Got to pull it left. No, not enough. Nowhere near enough. Should have clubbed up. Oh well. Let's have a putt from out here. Tricky because it's going to launch slow. And then it goes to stimp 12, so 39, add a bit for the extra rough. Go on. That's a pretty good putt there. Didn't deserve that one. Okay. None of this falling back nonsense that I did on the last one. That's a slice. I'll call it a fade. Lands it, if it ends up on the fairway, I can call it a fade. Come on then, let's find a 245 carry, 240 carry, something like that. There we go, it's going to low. Ooh. Get up there, it's bunker, isn't it? Get up there. That's okay, gives me a putt. Oh, right to left. That's a fair bit of break there. Let's give that a go. 14, 15, 45, 49, 73. About 5 on my scale. It's okay. I think I've told people many times how I do my putting scale. It's kind of distances to the screen. So in my mind, it's about 12 to 13 feet for me to roll the ball up to the screen. So I work out how many of those I need to hit. In that case, it was something like 5. And that gives me a kind of muscle memory, vision. Just gives me something to go at. I certainly don't look at the miles per hour like some people do, where they know how far to hit and they want to know, you know, what do I need to hit on the GC2 to get this distance. That's oh, let's go for it. Let's go for it over there and draw it. This is risky if I get this one. So the way I draw it is same setup, but I just bring that hip in a bit left, a little bit left, and keep there. And it fades. Now I'm in a world of pain. Oh, it's a perfect little liner if I've got lucky. Can I get a hybrid under that? Probably can, but if I hit 3 wood, it'll be the same difference, I think. Note to self, don't start talking as though I know what I'm doing. I'm only going to embarrass myself. got hold of it. It's okay. Probably should have hit the high, but I was just worried it might. Right, this is fast, so land it. Land it. What do you reckon about there? Even that's too much. Land it about there, 7 yards. That's 8.6, that's too much. Damn it. 7 would have been pretty good. Never mind, I don't deserve anything other than a bogey here for that fail, epic fail with the driver. 13, stimp 12. Ah, hit it through the brake. Probably pulled that left, did I? According to GC2. 3 degrees left, that's what cost me. How am I still 1 under? Did I get to 2 under? Must have. 183. 6 iron. Well hit but not flushed. No, that's soft, but it'll be middle of the green. Oh, that could be very good actually, the number's great. Yeah, the number turned out better than I thought. It's not very good, but for me that's good. But remember, I'm a hacker. 15 handicap hacker. Because it's downhill, I'm going to go a bit more. 10 and it's stimp 12, so soft. Oh, I've hit that too hard. Turn. Terrible effort. I said hit it soft and then I absolutely rammed it. 9. Good. No harm done. Not done yet. I am enjoying it, but I look forward to finishing it without putting a 10 on the card. Come on, let's try and get a big drive. Come on. Oh, I popped it up. I was trying to massacre it. Oh, it's a proper par 5. I'm not getting that in 2, so why not? Let's hit a hybrid down the middle. No, I hit 3 wood, come on. Better. Nice spin numbers there. Side spin 6, love that. 71, good distance for this. Aim for 69 carry and a bit of stop. And that is 66 carry, could be very good. Get in there and stay. Uh, 261, a bit downhill. Don't want to be drawing it. Nice and straight, if anything the right side please. Oh, that's a big slice. Hang on that right edge fairway. Nope, gone. Oh, come back, come back. Makes this long. 209 down the middle. Yeah, go on, hybrid it. $80, $79. Probably this wedge. I thought the 2 degrees was going to push it right. It might spin a touch. Nope, won't spin at all. Wow, that makes this tricky. No harm in a gimme here, please. 30, 26. getting that edge of the circle. Just stay there. Stay there. That's okay. Should be an uphill putt from there. Not actually that disappointed there. Eight. Oh, too hard. Oh, got away with one. Got away with one. Oh, it's probably 108. No, it's a big 6, but I've got to make sure I don't overdraw this. When I go for more distance, I tend to draw it a bit more. Come on. Let's do it. Oh, I thinned it. That's going to go wide. Damn it. Oh, garbage. Absolute garbage. 60. Uphill. Now I've got to chip it. Got to chip it. Stop. That's okay. So poor that strike. 245. 280. 270 in that direction would be lovely. Let's just watch out for these branches again. Just as in real life I would do that. Something down there would be cracking. Oh, that's a block right, trying to whack it. Downhill, elevated teeth, think brilliant. Don't kick right. Left will do. Not good. Thin it to win it. Should run up nicely. Well, I'm not going to call that nicely, but I'm thinning quite a few today. Not one of my good ball striking rounds, which with my irons I'm normally pretty good. Oh yeah, 52, 76. It's about a 5 on my scale. Bum, bum, bum. 292. Come on, none of this slicey nonsense. Ah, the opposite. Damn it, right behind that tree now. Can I go through the gap? Oh, that's dangerous. Alright, patented 3-wood under the tree. Oh, you're kidding me. No, it was always a risk. Always a risk. Nothing to be kidded about. Poor. That could be good. There we go. Okie dokie. Come on. Oh, not again. Can I stop putting it in the trees? I'm through, so I'm okay, I'm lucky, but please can we stop doing that? Can I look up? Function F5. Why can't I do that? You have to right click and hold now. Alright, so that is there. So aiming there. No harm in being on that right half of the green, please. Bit of draw would not go amiss. That's okay, nothing wrong with that. Couldn't go at it, I don't think, without risking hitting those branches, so the lesser of the evils. 37, it's uphill. Yeah, about that. 47, 59, which is just under a 4 on my scale. Didn't hit it. It's okay, but never had a chance. Okay, that's better. This is open. This is a birdieable one. You can just get off the tee, okay? That's better. Oh no, it's a nice massive slice, but it'll be fine. Will it? Will it? Will it? Will it? No, it won't. I'll be behind that tree. Brilliant film. No, I'm okay. Back to as I said. Come on. Could be good. Oh no, it's not. It's not good. Thought it was going to carry more than that. Okay, makeable though. A little bit right to left, and oh, I can't remember now. It's so long since BLI that what does that correspond to in dots? It's almost like that's more alien than the dots now. 21, 22, 32, 44. Hit it. Oh, good effort. Good effort, lad. Good effort. Two, 6, 9. Oh no. Kick out right. Oh, I did that. I think I did that round 1. Cut the corner. I said exactly the same thing. Oh no, not that. And it's, yeah, that's fine. 9, 123 uphill, 130. That is short. Everything's short at the moment. I tried to take some off it and I succeeded. Well done, Phil. Well done. Okay, 15 up 5, 20. If the pace is right, it's in. 20. And it's not right. More pace needed. What are we on? 17, 18? 17. Yeah, 155. Downhill. 149. Can't get there with a 9, so I'm going to go with a soft 8. That's lost right. But it's good distance. Distance would have been spot on, I think. Always the case. That is going to break like crazy, but it is uphill. Alright, let's go for it. 24. Go on, get in, get in, get in. Oh! Give me a break. I've had enough breaks these 2 rounds. I don't deserve any more. Let's shift that. Again, a worldie of a drive, and you just never know. Bad drive, no trouble. That's part 1 done. Doesn't count as a worldie, but it's decent. I've got to find that 240 carry 3-wood, which I haven't had for months. Something's gone wrong with my 3-wood. That's not going to do it either. Bunker right. That's okay. Come on, up and down. $28. Wow. That carry 29. I only hit. I was in the sand, wasn't I? I hit that 30 on GC2 and it carried 29. Maybe I wasn't in the sand. I'd swear I was in the sand. I'll have to go back and look at it. So, not much, and then it'll start breaking. I'm going to go with that line. 14, come on. Go on, go on, go on. That's a good round. That's a good round. Well done, Phil. Not too bad. Thank you if you've watched. Let me know what you like. Please add some comments. I always like seeing comments on the videos, even if it's just to slag me off and say what a painful golf swing. Goodbye. See you next time.